I think kitchen tools are so easy to accumulate over time, especially because they each serve a specific function. I decide to look through mine and honestly assess which ones I use most often in my kitchen. Here are my top 10 essential tools. Number 10 is the claw. This tool is used to help remove steaming dishes from a steamer, rice cooker, or pot. However, I recently discovered that it does also seem to work with removing canning jars from my giant stock pot as well, so I'll definitely be putting it to good use this summer in that way. They all come in about the same size, fitted for an adult hand. You can purchase these at any Asian grocery or restaurant supply store. If this device has a proper name, I've never known it. In our family, we simply refer to it as the claw. Number 9 is the MICROPLANE grater. It is perfect for zesting citrus, which comes in handy for a lot of baking. You can also finely shred Parmesan cheese over pasta. I imagine if I ever got whole nutmeg, I'd probably use this for that too. Number 8 is mortar and pestle. A mortar and pestle is a great way to up your herb game. Mine is made of stone and is pretty small, so I'm not making huge batches of spice mixes in this one, but I like the size. I enjoy using it for grinding coriander seeds, whole peppercorns, rosemary, and thyme. You just have to be careful when you're grinding round herbs because they have a tendency to want to pop out, so I usually cup my hand over the top of the mortar until the ingredients are broken down a bit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Number 7 is the citrus press. I prefer using this clamp style press rather than the tabletop version. It comes in a few sizes. This one is the lemon size. Pro tip, put the citrus in the opposite direction to get the most juice out of it. It's counterintuitive at first, but it makes sense the more you do it. Number 6 is SIFTER or SIEVE. I use these as handheld colanders or sieves. The big one is good for straining noodles, vegetables, and stock bits. The middle size is great for single servings, and the small one is perfect for sifting powdered sugar, cocoa, or matcha atop baked goods. Number 5 is the rolling pin. I have way too many different types of rolling pins. This area can definitely get Marie Kondoed. The best rolling pin to get is honestly just one that feels good in your hands and has a little heft to it. I do enjoy these smaller pins, which I use for making flatbread, naan, buns, and dumpling skins. But if I were to replace all my rolling pins with just one, I would probably get one with handles made of marble or heavy stone that's got thickness bands, so I can measure the thickness as I roll, or a totally circular pin. Number 4 is the box grater and mandolin. The good old box grater. Wow. I actually use my mandolin for precision since there are 3 different size teeth blades, and you are able to adjust the thickness as needed with a screw on the underside. But the box grater is really great for quick grating. Despite only being able to grate at one size, it is a really good size for carrots and cheese, which is primarily what I grate. I actually don't really use the other sides now that I think about it. Does anyone? What do you use the other sides for? Cheese? Number 3 is the immersion blender. Gone are the days I transfer things to a blender or food processor and then transfer back to the pot. The immersion blender is perfect for making soups, sauces, curries, balsamic vinaigrette, mayonnaise, and more. This is a worthwhile buy if you make a decent amount of those things, and it's really fun to use. Number 2 is the cleaver. Nothing says I love you more than a big sharp choppy object. Robert got me this cleaver for my birthday and it has been so helpful. Chinese cooking doesn't really bother with any other knife. The cleaver should do it all, from peeling and mincing to full-on butchering. The one I have is medium-sized. It has some weight to it, but honestly could be a lot heavier and it would still probably be fine. Like the rolling pin, you should choose one of these that has a comfortable grip for you. Finally, coming in at number 1 is the cutting board. Honestly, no contest. The cutting board reigns supreme as the most essential tool in the kitchen arsenal. I utilize wooden and plastic cutting boards of various sizes. I prefer wood over plastic just because of the weight, the feel, and tradition, but I think small plastic ones are perfect for quickly mincing up some garlic or slicing citrus. The thick butcher's block is obviously great for processing meat, but you can use it in place of a regular cutting board as well. I'm pretty bad at taking care of my boards, so you can see they are split and warped, but you can buy wood conditioner that should help make the board last longer. You just rub it in after you're done washing the board and it's dry, and it will make everything look really, really nice and shiny and new. And that's that, the top 10 most essential tools for our tiny kitchen. What are your favorite tools? Do you have any fun gadgets you like to use? Let us know.